25 cars ready to battle for the world final as the lights go green. Good start from Manu Gosner then, who looks pretty lively right at the start of the race. Christoph Ernie got his nose in front at the moment, but just behind one I said to keep an eye on is potentially Tanny Hanna. He could be in P2 before they get into the chicane. For the first time of asking, there is a connection with one of the Formula Racing cars there. And thankfully, the Eric Chung car, well, I was going to say it was going to stay out there on track. He's now sideways across the track. He's had a torrid weekend, has Eric Chung. There's damage for Eric Prinot as well. He got caught up in that. Tanny Hanna, as I said, is up into P2. Here comes Eric Prinot on the inside of Christian Kinch, and there's contact between those two. Kinch has to shortcut the chicane. Vladimir Hladik behind is trying to make up the order as well. So the order is, and I did say Manuela Gosner had a fantastic start. She is P3. And there you can see the race is over for the Yan Benzing car. And surely that will be a safety car, James.
Yeah.
Eric Chung is out as well, and that's a great shame. As I say, he's had a rotten weekend. He hasn't felt at his best, that's for sure. He's had a bit of a fever. Well, his world final race, unfortunately, brought to a rapid conclusion as Eric Prinot. That was a huge impact there.
What happened there? Oh, wow, that is huge. I hope he's okay.
Now, we saw smoke coming off, and therefore we think that the tyre just destroyed. And Eric Prinot, and this could be his last race of his Ferrari Challenge career, because he'd said it's retirement for him, he felt. Well, we can see Eric Chung walking away okay, and hopefully we'll get a replay of that Eric Prinot situation. I wonder, James, whether it was. I saw the tyre smoke, and I just wonder whether the tyre let go.
I can only imagine, yeah, it let go, and it was so instant, wasn't it? I need to see a replay, but
Eric's out of the car and it's okay.
Car. That was, I mean, there's no front end on that. I can only imagine it was a tyre at the end of the straight.
That would have been at a fair speed, James.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness me. Yeah. Great to see that Eric is perfectly okay. Safety car has been deployed, no surprise there. Well, we picked up on the fact that he'd been involved somehow in the opening few meters. And here we'll maybe be able to get a better judge. You can see the Eric Prinot car there alongside Tanny Hanna. Tanny Hanna gets ahead of Eric Prinot.
There was contact there.
Yeah. He'd had this battle with Christian Kinch, and that was the last one we'd seen with him up against Christian Kinch. So Christian Kinch is ahead. Eric is looking for somewhere to go, isn't he? That's the contact on Eric Chung.
Yeah, it was literally just a little tap on that back right there, left, and
then he receives a huge one there, and that turns him around, and he's broadside across the rest of the track, isn't he?
Blimey, that was a big crash.
So we will see in replay again, I'm sure, the situation concerning Eric Prinot. So everyone there avoiding action or trying to get past the stricken Eric Chung car.
Here we go. Wow. Can only, yeah, his tyre's not there, is it?
No.
Let go.
And look at the debris all over the track. Yeah. And there is the tyre, isn't it?
Yep.
Oof. That was the contact on Eric Chung that we saw from the Yamid Zing car. We're looking backwards from Manuela Gosner then. And there on the MP Racing, Ineco MP Racing pit wall, there's Eric Chung. His racing season now done and dusted for Formula Racing, and regrettably, you know, if we'd done this would make things a little bit better. You know, it must be very rewarding that your information is taken on board.
Especially at Ferrari as well, because they don't take criticism that well. But no, they do listen, and obviously we won the world title last year, and we have a great bunch of guys around us all doing a good job. So our feedback is vital, and
we're looking at a replay of the start. Oh. And that was the Yan Benzing car on Eric Chung.
Safety car in this lap.
Wow, we're going back to racing. They've done well clearing up the debris from a couple of different incidents there very, very quickly. So well done to the marshalling team around the circuit, without whom, of course, none of us would enjoy this phenomenal sport that is motor racing, and we are grateful to them all around the world for the work that they do. So Christoph Ernie, Tanni Hanna, Manuela Gostner, Thomas Tippel, who lost out right at the start of the race, but I just have a feeling he may want to be coming back here. This is not the restart, this is a replay of the start sequence. Cars moving around a lot, and at some points, James, they're 4 abreast, aren't they, heading up towards that chicane?